It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
A great event coming right up, the Rising Stars Challenge. Welcome to 2K Sports. I got the big diesel here, got the jet. I'm Ernie Johnson. Tonight's broadcast will feature the stars as they go up against the elites. Simply amazing how much talent is packed into these two squads tonight. This is a game these young players have waited all season for. A chance to measure themselves against their fellow rookies and second-year players, and to make an early mark on the NBA. And here we have
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hi everyone, thanks for joining us for the NBA Rising Stars Challenge. Get ready for some thrilling end-to-end action as the best first and second-year players in the NBA do battle on the hardwood. Alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan.
And Kevin, you talked about some thrills being in store for us tonight. These young guys are all capable of making a spectacular play at any given time. And I got a feeling we'll see plenty of them here tonight.
Absolutely.
Well, without question. I mean, if this game has taught us anything over the last few years, over the years in general, it's there isn't a highlight reel big enough to capture all of the incredible high-flying action.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. On the court for the Stars, they've got Markkanen. Fox is out there with Mitchell. Then it's Tatum, and it's Embiid in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Out of bounds, the Stars will take possession.
And it's just something about the Rising Stars Challenge. It gives each of these young players a chance to really do something special on a national stage, maybe for the first time in their professional career.
Now here's Embiid. Count it. Mitchell's got the first points up on the board here for the Stars.
And for this young man, this game is serving as kind of a coming out party, if you will. A lot of fans haven't seen him that often during the regular season.
And that's one of the neat things about the Rising Stars Challenge. It's a way for some talented young players to get their first taste of the national spotlight.
You brought up the big stage these young guys are on tonight. For so many of the fans, Greg, who are still, just getting familiar with these players, it really is a great welcome to the NBA moment.
It really is a showcase. And for each player, whether they have great moments or not, just being chosen to participate is a huge honor. And it says a lot about where they stand amongst their peers.
Now here's Hield. Tries again, and he sinks the layup. Hield's got his first basket of the night.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Boy, it's a thing of beauty watching him attack the defense like that. I mean, they wanted no part of him on that layup.
Here's Tatum. He feeds it to Embiid. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1.
And we've got a collection of the greatest players in the world here. I mean, and playing in an event where they can really let it all hang out.
And that's exactly why we always come away with such great memories. I mean, because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible. And they are the best players in the world.
And guys, since this game started back in '94, this has been a perfect warm-up for the All-Star game. I mean, it has all the fun and excitement of the big game with the added element of introducing some of the great young stars to the league's fame.
Now, here's Dunn. Simmons dishes to Prince. 1:07 left to play in the first quarter. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up. And the elites get called for the foul.
When he's driving inside, Tatum is either going to finish or get himself a trip to the line.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. This really has become one of the signature events of All-Star Week. I know you love it, Greg. It gets everyone into the mood for all the festivities that are soon to come.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's such a great way for these young players to show off some of the fancy moves that they wouldn't even dare to attempt in a regular season game.
No good from Simmons.
Well, that's a devastating miss there. You got to convert on these easy layups deep inside.
Charge up top. The dish to Smith. Passes it to Embiid. And the layup falls. It's a tie ball game.
Really like seeing Embiid exert his will, be assertive here. I mean, getting whatever shot he wants inside.
16 seconds left in the first. Hield kicks to Prince. Done with it. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Shot clock at 2, and it comes off the front of the rim.
And whether he's a great off-balance shooter or not, the lean is probably not the best option on that shot.
All right, there's the horn. It's a close game at the end of one. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. Welcome back, everyone, to the Rising Stars Challenge, where the NBA
Light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight, and that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
This is how the floor looks for the Stars starting the second. Ingram is out there with Sharp. Then there's Brown. Then there's Embiid. And it's Smith in at the 1. Now here's Ingram. Clock at 6. 14 feet away. Rebounded by Jackson.
Man, right play, wrong result on that one. Generally, you knock those down.
Not much else you can do there. I mean, that's what you want. Too bad they weren't able to finish it off.
Pass to Ingram. The feed to Sharch. Back to Ingram. Count the basket. Ingram's got the lead up to 2 now for the Stars.
Gotta like seeing Ingram get going down underneath the rim. Just another dimension of his game that he continues to develop.
Pass to Forbes. Here's Felicio. And it's done in the corner. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Smith with the defensive effort. Screen by Sharch. Smith the pass to Embiid. Buries it from about 10 feet away. Embiid's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And, you know, it's obvious he's a talented scorer. I mean, that's a given. A guy you can depend on to get it done in a lot of ways.
Dishes it to Forbes. Now, here's Dunn, covered by Smith. Dunn misses.
Well executed, great rhythm. You've got to finish that one.
Agree with you there, partner, because that screen really freed him up nicely, and that's a shot that if you're a pro, you need to make that one.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Jackson misses.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
And Forbes kicks to Dunn. Here's Siakam, covered by Sharch. Siakam passes to Dunn. Feeds it to Jackson. From the arc. The shot's good from Forbes. Forbes has got his first 3 points of the game.
Always got to patrol the three-point line. When you don't, you suffer the consequences.
Brown kicks to Embiid. Smith outside. Over Dunn. And it's Smith missing. Leads trail by 3. 27 seconds left in the first half of the game. There's Jackson with the 3. And again, it's the elites from deep.
I think it's important that Jackson cash in from outside the arc. Really comfortable from this area of the floor.
Here's Smith. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Kicks it to Embiid. from 16. And good as it rattles through the hoop. And the Stars lead by 2.
What a soft touch from the big man. Embiid's jumper is ATM when he's in rhythm.
The 2K Sports Halftime
And
Show.
in this sold-out arena, packed to the gills. Well, guys, in a contest like the Rising Stars game, where these players have free reign to cut loose and be as creative as they want to be, we're seeing just how talented this young group is. Some of the plays made in that first half were astonishing on both. So that'll do it for now.
And welcome back to the Rising Stars Challenge, a showcase for the up-and-coming stars.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
You've got Prince. Ben Simmons is out there with Zizic. Then it's Heel. And it's done in at the point. That's the group in the game right now for the Elites.
Markkanen doing a nice job screening for his guys, utilizing his height to create opportunities for others.
Dunn kicks to Simmons. There's the pass to Zizic. Embiid with the steal. Now Tatum. He kicks it to Fox. The dish to Markkanen from outside the arc. And the Stars another 3.
And the quick trigger of Markkanen is impressive. He's got such a fluid release, too, especially on these catch-and-shoot jumpers.
Dunn kicks to Prince. Here's the screen. With the teardrop, and the layup is good. Prince has got his first basket of the night.
Resplendent release on the floater. When executed correctly, it's a beautiful, effective shot.
Mitchell dishes to Embiid. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Embiid's got the lead, back up to 8 now for the Stars. Here's the Elites. Outside, Simmons. Shoots over Markkanen. No good from Simmons. And here is Tatum. He dishes it to Fox. Embiid sets the pick for Fox. He feeds it to Embiid. 5 to shoot. Here's Tatum. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. And now it's a 10-point Stars lead.
Well, it's been a great start for this offense here in the second half. 4 for 4.
And the Elites decide to take their first time out here.
Yeah, you know, some of it's shot selection, some just bad luck, and they just can't get anything going.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they've been a bit unlucky. Some of it is poor shot selection, in a slump, no doubt. But it can be turned around. They just need to find ways to score the ball.
The Elites making a switch here. Magruder's checked in. Bell is checked in for the Stars. He gets it in there.
Just a tremendous feel for the game. Simmons is so gifted at reading the floor.
Fox kicks to Mitchell. 1:32 left to play here in the third. Here's Tatum. No good that time. Prince with the defensive effort. Healed with it. Passes it to Simmons. Here's Magruder. Pass to Zizic. Back to Magruder. There's a screen. Good on the triple. Now just a 5-point Stars lead.
Against length, he does a nice job of creating just enough separation.
Yeah, he's so creative with the ball and his ability to shake free from bigger guys to knock down those triples. Boy, that's a thing of beauty there.
And so here are the Elites. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. No good from 11 feet.
And as he squares up from mid-range, the defender right in his face.
Yeah, I like the fact, Greg, that he crowded the shooter there, made him uncomfortable, got into his airspace a bit. Looked like he forced the shot.
to Bell. In the corner, Tatum with it. Over Simmons. The Stars again missing.
Boy, the defense had gone to sleep, so you got to knock that one down.
Here's Magruder. On target from 13 feet. Magruder's got 5 now.
And that's how you move the basketball. Awesome passing leading to the bucket.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Stars lead by 3. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our 4th quarter coming up next. And we now return to the Rising Stars Challenge, a great night for young fans. The Elites trail by 3. On the court right now for the Stars. Fox is out there with Mitchell. Then there's Bell. Then there's Markkanen. And it's Brown in at the small forward. And here are the Stars. Unloads from 13. And the jumper is on the mark. Brown's got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for the Stars. And Simmons kicks to Jackson. Now the feed to Forbes. Pass to Simmons. Teardrop shot. He can't get that one to fall. And it's the Stars the other way. Fast break. Here we go. Dishes it to Fox. Brown outside. Feeds it to Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Kicks it to Markkanen. And the 3 off target. The Elites trailing. Jackson passes to Forbes. Here's Magruder. And there's the pass to Siakam. Jackson dishes to Simmons. Markkanen pulls it in.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there now.
And the first one drops. This time's checked in for Rodney Magruder. The Stars also with a sub. Embiid's checked in. And Mitchell drops them both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Now here's Simmons. Guarded closely. And the shot goes down.
And Simmons is accustomed to finishing over all types of defenders. I mean, that jump shot is just pure money.
Markkanen kicks to Fox. The dish to Embiid. And he got the whistle, so he'll have a 3-point play opportunity.
And just a nice combination of size and feel there. Terrific finish down low.
So both teams making some changes here. And that one misses.
You know, you got to love watching Embiid play the game because he has such great passion and really a drive to be great.
Dunn passes to Hield. He kicks it to Simmons. Shoots over Markkanen, and it's blocked. Jackson against Brown. 1:27 left in the 4th quarter. Fox kicks to Embiid. He dishes it to Fox. He feeds it to Markkanen. Passes it to Tatum. Markkanen sets the pick for Tatum. A pass to Fox. They set the screen. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. And the Stars lead by 9. And it's the Elites with the ball. Here's Simmons. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Just have to be more careful with Simmons. I mean, he's absolutely brilliant at keeping the defense off balance.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Stars.
And when they've worked the ball into the post throughout this game, they have had success.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnovers.
Prince is checked in for Jackson. The Stars also with the sub. Mitchell's checked in. Now here's MB. Guarded closely. And stolen by Dunn.
And with the time remaining, I'm just not seeing it.
Yeah, it would take a miracle for them to come back, in my mind, like Tracy McGrady against the Spurs type of heroics. A lot of points in a little bit of time. Hey, when the game is tight and snug, Simmons rises to the occasion, effortlessly capitalizing when his team desperately needs him to do so.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he ends up making the second, and that increases their lead to 6. Timeout called, the Elites. They're behind by 6. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Joel Embiid.
He's put on a shooting exhibition for us here tonight. He's missed a couple along the way, but it sure seems like everything's been falling for him. The only way to keep him from converting is to keep the ball out of his hands.
From deep, Prince. But he stays with it. Nails it. And now they trail by just 4.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game out.
Exactly. I mean, got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity stripe to close this one out.
And the Elites call time here. They trail by 6. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And they still got a little time to play with, so a 3 and a quick foul could make things interesting.
Yeah, but they need some help. They're going to need some help any way you look at it. I mean, they're hoping for some missed free throws at the other end.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Felicio, the pass to Prince. Here's Forbes. He connects. So the Stars end up winning it.
I can't say enough about how well all these young men competed here tonight. A great show for the fans and a clear picture of just how many talented up-and-comers we...
Three Kevin Love stat lines. And 2 for the other team.